Well, hello guys. Let's continue. We're finally continuing with disc two. How do you feel now? The fresh forest air should have refreshed you somewhat. Anyways, about the removal of the seal, I found out that it can be released by using the nanotechnology that regenerated you two. The nano assemblers are enclosed in this pod. If only we could scatter them all over the world. There's an ancient military installation nearby. We might be able to use the mass driver located in there to launch this pod into the upper atmosphere. Once the nano assemblers are released up there, the convection currents should spread them over the world. I wish I could go. I wish I could go do it, but I am getting much too old for that type of thing. And again, it's for your future. An old man should not, but you young ones must do it for yourselves. Here. And of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. Try this wristband on. What is that? This is an emotion control device in which nanotechnology is applied. When this machine shaped as a wristband, nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. There they refine the SSR intracerebral substances such as serotonin that controls emotions. I suppose it's rather difficult for you to understand, but in short it means that the main manifestation of your second good personality, I, can be suppressed. Hey, well, it's all theoretical though, and I did one more thing as well. I installed the same control device in your gear. You mean it can release Ide at will? Yes, I call it System Ide, but of course it should not be overused. Use it only as a last resort. Ellie, Doc, Hey, there was nothing you could do. It will never happen again with Tar's technology though. He is one of the three Shevat stages. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Oh, it sounds like we have a guest. We have a person, let's see. Oh, we have a new that's right, we have a new gear now, Weltel 2. Babe, we got a problem. Show them this shit. Excuse me, I'll be right back, okay? So I have a little bit of my... Oh, excuse me, I'll be right back. Let's see. The peace settlement between Ava and Kislev is being held at Sheva, but Solaris mobile weapons are approaching Sheva as we speak. Please help us. It has nothing to do with this young man. Hara. You're getting on my nerves for being so selfish. Sana told me about you. You showed up after finding out that Ide is uncontrollable. Aren't you ashamed? You haven't changed since then. You only care about yourself. Faye, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you. But... please go. I'll go to the masked driver. Ellie! No matter what happened before, Shiva needs your help now. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there is still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please don't forget that. Bart and his people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? So please go help them. Are you sure? What about you? Don't worry about me. I'll manage somehow. But all by yourself? I will accompany Ellie. You do not need to worry. I have brought along my own Omnigear. Your own Omnigear? Yes, my Omnigear, Fenrir. It is the same one I brought from Solar. I left it with Gasper in case of emergencies. Talk. Alright, please take care of her for me. Ellie, be careful. I will. We are truly grateful for your kindness, Faye. Sue yourself. Ignis, right? Yes, the goal of the same end. The goal of the enemy is destroying the cities in Ignis. They have already destroyed half of Bloodawake and will probably reach Nissan in about 4 hours. Shiva will try to drive them back with all the power it has. 4 hours. That's cutting it close. No need to worry. Balthazar and I fixed your gear with the nanomachine. It's much more powerful than ever before. Why you should get there in half the time. What? Is Old Man Ball here? I'll try him. And Morale is here as well. Yeah. Well, those finally upgraded. Incredible. Well, we meet again. The host by the spirit of the Slayer of God. I didn't think I would ever work on them again. But why are you both helping me? There are some things you just can't explain with the word fate. You're just going to have to see it with your own eyes. Fate, going? Yeah, I better hurry. Hey, where are you going? Hey, please hurry. Alright. Finally, our next gear. Still not an Omnigear, obviously. That's a shame. Are you sure you want to go through with this? You wanted to live quietly away from the battlefield, did you not? I noticed myself running away from reality. At first I thought my situation was similar to his. I thought Faye would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. I might have been desperate after losing my mother and father. Ellie. Despite all that, I may still love him. That's why I want to see what Faye can do and what I can do. I want us to be apart and think about ourselves again. I want to see how I really feel. So she lost him. You have changed a lot, Ellie. What happened to you in the past 3 weeks? Apparently, I don't think I changed. Yes, you have. I should say you have matured. Like a mother. Excuse me, I'm only 18 years old. I'm nowhere near the age of being your mother. Oh no! No, not again! The game crashed again. Yeah, the game crashed. Seriously? Well, let's try it again. Well, at least the game didn't crash before I saved it before when I started disc 2 or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the same conversation again. I'm gonna start. Right? Well, we're almost there. Alright, it was right here. Sorry, you gave me that impression. That is all. Anyway, Saita, I'm going now. Alright, I will follow you as soon as I finish up here. I go too. What? I go. Emerald, I can't take anyone else along with me for something like that. I'll be fine on my own. If Ellie go, I go too. Emeralda have to go with you. Emeralda? No, Emeralda go too. Why not let her go? I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiters. They may interfere, so you may feel uneasy going it alone. I think Emeralda is cut out for this job. Besides, she is going to want to go no matter what. Take care of her until I can join you, please. Okay, you win. Let's help each other, alright? I can do it alone. You just watch. What? Seriously? Rough. I thought so. So you were the one who brought Faye and this girl to me. I realized it the minute I saw the two of them. Why? How could I help but notice? They looked a spitting image of you and her. Yes, just as you yourself looked way back then. Right? Lock on? Wait, what? What do you mean he's still alive? Yes. Ridiculous. Didn't Ramses shoot him down? She was also on the gear that Ramses shut down. I won't have her die. But there's already a mother. Although she may be the anti-type as long as the current mother exists. As far as I see it, that is not complete. Quite piggy, aren't you? Didn't you say you threw away all the human emotions? I don't care what you think anyway. As far as he is concerned, I'll put Ramses onto him. Any objections? Where is he presently? Eternanki is destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. We we should still be able to locate individuals. Wait a moment. He has left the crash site and is heading towards Ignis. I see, so he has left the area. That means it is only a matter of time before the seal is broken. Did you say something? It's nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news. What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time of the resurrection is near. We can get the girl anytime. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time. On my way to Ignis, I re-encountered him, Karan Ramsey. Ramsey once again stood in my way in his Omni-Gear vendetta. It was an unavoidable battle. I released a new function that was added to my Mark II gear system ID. Start. Push X. I'd move for 10 for 3 turns. Wow, so there's a lot of mobilities now. I'd mode. Master confidence was shattered, leaving only his cry of disbelief and resentment. Present, the machine disappeared into a sea of volume. Why he was so fixated on me, I know why, but he did say this. If only you didn't exist. In order to disperse the nanomachines, Emerald and I headed for one of the ruins of the Zeboin civilization, the mass driver facility. Fortunately, the facility was still active, which allowed us to proceed on to the central control room with little difficulty. Along the way, we saw various missiles and giant rockets that were created during the Zeboim era. They stood like tombstones of that ancient civilization. It was a graveyard for a race of people who destroyed each other over pride and arrogance. Once arriving at the central control room, we met up with Saiten, who helped us activate the mass driver. We succeeded in launching the capsule containing the nanomachine, which would release the seal limiter. I wonder if we're gonna get a new Omni-Gear or something. I see we released the limiter. The orphanage. Nissan. The nanomachines that were scattered into the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread throughout the whole of the world. The nanomachine glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It was to be our light of hope, regaining back our true freedom. Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon invaded the area with Grade 4 Chevrolet and Nissan. Standard gear that the battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris mobile weapon arrived at Nissan. As we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortune to the Crystal Capital's administrative district. We went there to obtain our one and only means of standing up against a mobile weapon. I guess we didn't go to Nissan because I guess it doesn't exist in this queue or something. That's what we only saw in that's what we only saw in Sark. The Crystal Capital's Nortune Central Administrative District. It was a secret battleship constructed by Bar's ancestor Roni Fatima after the Great War with Solaris many hundreds of years ago. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden later. The ship was turned into a section of the Kislev Imperial Capital during the founding of the Empire. Uncovering this from some ancient records, Bard activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. The Sanct Cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years to dormancy, its true form appeared before us, commanded by its new master. The secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. Dimensional gear Yggdrasil 4. Wait, Yggdrasil. Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. That's Yggdrasil. Booster. I have to use a booster. No! Oops, sorry! Sorry, I didn't mean to press the booster. I wanted to attack, sorry. I messed up. Okay, now let's attack now. So, why does it even do this one? Let's try that. I want to try. I want to see what it does. Whoa! Wow, I should have used that from the start. Wow. Level up. Solar's mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. The excitement spread throughout Avid, Nessan, Kislev, and Shevat. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Ellie, Silent, Tor, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed inexplicable phenomenon. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities were released. That's when I remembered that what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were what becomes of the normal humans. So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Perhaps those are the enemies of God. Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles, there cannot be any harm in having too many of them. The chains that restrain humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there is anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I know they were eventually going to break the seal, but the timing was a little close to comfort. The current mutation of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable fall. Or we need humans that do not depend on the keys in a vacation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. It's like a Trojan horse released at the time of this simulation with God. a literal virus, but isn't it different? Isn't it different from what they intended? Of course, we can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one anyway. The Soylent System, a group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It said that originally these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. The people who mutated into that were called whales, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned whales were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sun and molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to see the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. The solar system divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. This was the truth behind the Gazel Ministry's M plan. Go to those facilities and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gather seeking a fulfilling of this promise. There's salvation there. The news spread, although no one's actually uttered it. The mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. We went there to destroy the Soylent System. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots, and among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if have such as myself could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. And suddenly the system went out of control. This so-called mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer a human form, that which has once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death to take away the agony. assume. Astro says disc 2, we cannot enter the area, we only see future cutscenes now. Yeah! Wait, what? Of course, the Ether will not work on them. See if you like that, huh? So like, I don't want to risk using Ether attack now. Too risky. Okay, first one down. Let's see if he gets affected by cheers. Oh, okay, he can still get affected by chi. Like, that's a relief. Alright, let's see how much this damage does. Should I build a combo maybe? Yeah! Oh! No! Good thing think I have a lot of Xenosoul. Alright, let's have that. Let's see. Raijin? Seriously? Alright, I'll have faith. Now I can do the combo. Since he actually heals all the time, the best thing to do is use all the combos at once. No, I should do the combo. Yes! But yeah, but Ellie doesn't get any points since she's gone. Okay, Polish Shield, Gold Nugget. Okay, that's a good thing. Saitan, please let me your sword. On a cutscene. Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All it can do for you now is ease your wounds. I'm so sorry.
Ellie, you...
Tragic. Please listen to me. Stop fighting among yourself. We are all humans. This facility was built by Solar's ministry. It was created to implement their no waste plan. Such facility were to convert mutated humans into weapons that would serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification. Of course, Sophia, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but is that human life? Even if you are the only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely, so we try to draw close together to live. That's what it means to be human. That's how people live. A single hand cannot clap. To relieve your pain, I'll give however much of my flesh you need. Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as human. Don't let go of your human heart. Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? You think I'm doing something foolish? No. I only did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite, a well-to-do have. Maybe it's only a pity for the have-nots. But if I can know the joy of giving out a little of the life within me, then maybe someday it may just be possible that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe they can. That's why, Ellie. That's a good development. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the soil and system facilities located on the surface of the earth and freed the people held at each of the location. All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with the Taurus nano machines, which reconstructed and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Unfortunately, there were some that had much accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the solar system. Of course, they recovered from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been admonished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. Between her work in destroying the soil and system facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia. I say a reincarnation in the end. Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and people came from all over for it to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. Excuse me, I have to answer the phone. Alright, I'm back, excuse me. Okay, free from the supervision of Solaris, the servitors began to unite in one place. Yes, I guess in this one it cannot be played in the disc too, so yeah, that's why I only get a cutscene like this. Okay, the germinating of those is destined to be the body of the servant of God. As before, the humans are gathering in Nissan. At this rate, not to fear. This might actually be helpful for us. The time is near. Should we not prepare for those who are to become the fleshly body of God and those who will awaken God? The time has come to activate the Gaia key. What? Cain? What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use a key. What are you doing? Cain, without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled. Or are you planning on perishing with God, Cain? Without fulfilling our purpose? Your purpose, you were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will? I heard enough. This is of our own violation. If you still insist on opposing us, have you forgotten? You are my subordinate. I can destroy you if I so desire. We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. People will not perish. Although the initial impact of being released from the elementary seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the anima relics, the catalysts to transform gears into omnigears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the lab. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. There was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zephyr and her people had been able to get clues on the whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed toward the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. Wish I could save by now. That's a good thing I had this. See, that's all. See, King's Helm. I see, I have to go inside here. Let's see, I need to check on Maria. Dark King's Helm. It's because of the Maria doesn't even have a because Marie does not have any calm death blow, only ether abilities. Tornado. Controls. Whoa, 30, wow, that's a lot after all. But I love to use Ellie. I cannot use her pro. Just her. I will. Door lock system. Here we go, gun on the side. So there's a safe file somewhere. Oh, there is one. It's actually down there. Oops, sorry, wrong combo. Tornado. Beam. Wizardry ring. Yeah, it's the same one now. Yeah, but it's not important anymore since the power's cut off. Huh? What's that there? It appears as some kind of fuse like device is blown. The door locks. That door needs to be unlocked. Guess I'll look somewhere around here for it. Yes. Find some kind of a fuse. I have to find another way. Nothing conch. Found a fuse like that. there's no need for me to grind anymore since the running is already completed already. Shoot missiles. Let's see how much damage that does. Blades are broken apart. Door access is now operational. The lock area has been activated. Done. If only I knew where I was going after all. Oh yeah, there we go. Say bye. Alright, I can save here and I'll take a short break. Alright. Now I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, I'm back, so let's continue. Yeah. Yamike will only unlock at level 80. There's 7 more levels, and I finally unlocked my base strongest one. Oh, it's Area B. I have to unlock Area A. Wait a minute, let's see. Oh, here's. I should go here first. Oh. Let's have to activate for B as well for it to come back. Xenogears DX. Main system use. Activating main system with activation code. What? I don't know the code. Please activate the main system. Excuse me, I have to go find it. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I know it. I think I found it. It's 0, 3, 2, 0. Yes. Huh? Is this the one? How about that one? Door lock system is now operational. Door lock area B deactivated. Done! Right, the A lock. At least I know exactly where to go now. There we go. Oh, I'm back here where I started. Oops. Go, level up. Already fine, level up. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. I need to go to the left side first. Oh, sure, there was a treasure chest after this. Picking up the central elevator's lock system. Releasing the central elevator's lock. Done. Down. Enter the code. Again? Let's see. Must be something I can find. Enter the code. Address A. Address D. Seriously? Okay, this is more about code after all. Excuse me, let's go find the code again. Okay, I think I found them now. Let's see. A should be 2. Oh, here. B is actually the 4 one, excuse me. A. This one is 2. C is 8. And D is 5. And check on A. Wait, what? There we go. Right in the center of the left. There you go. Before I go, I have to... down. This is the Anima Relic. Who is it? Who's calling me? I don't know. What should I do? You were waiting for me? Billy? Do you see that? It looks like my gear. Maybe something has happened to your gear. Let's head for the exit and see if any changes have taken place. Oh dear. You girls again? Elements? I see you gain a new gear that has been aligned with an Anima Relic. You know that we should have been the ones to have it. We need stronger powers in order for Commander Rams to realize his long, cherished desires. Yes, for the building of our ideal country, we can't allow you to take it. So come on, let us have it. You knew that what Solar was doing to the surface dwellers? You know what the situation is like now on the Earth, and yet you... What the gaze will do or whatever happened to the lands are not my concerns. Each of us have our own obligation to fulfill. We don't have time to deal with affairs concerning you weak and inferior people. Dominia, do you truly believe that? Yes, look at yourself, for instance. You, the strong and the superior, were the first to preserve yourself without any mutation. Is that not right? How? Your ability have nothing to do with it. It was pure coincidence that we didn't mutate. People are people, nothing more or less. I admit they are weak and powerless, but that's no reason for us to forsake them. We are all the same human being. So you wish to give a hand to those who would be saved? You're so nice and kind. How commendable, but is that really what's best for mankind? You were all in one service dwellers, weren't you all forced to live under this precious Solaris? I know that you know how it feels to be a have-not, so why do you... you must be able to stand on their own in any circumstance that they are in. Overprotection only stunts the world to be independent. It stunts the growth of the people and the world. We experience that firsthand, like live by one's own strength, stand by one's own feet. It's sad but true that the weak will be weeded out, but we cannot look back. That is the providence of human existence. That is just the providence of those who are the head, it seems. But be it then, show me this prop of yours that wishes to save the bigger have-nots. Here I come. Go. What? Slovenia should not attack at all. My piece been stolen! No! That was Maria's turn. There's no way you can survive that now. Yes! There we go. Only Dominia left now. Aquasol and Maria. I need to stop the effects. That could probably work. Furry doesn't have any combos. It does not have any death pulse again, so I cannot use any of that. I think I have a plan to beat him with the Mania. If you think of it at a very high level. Alright, let's do Commandant. Almost got it. Made it. Boss cleared. It's your drive. Nice! Got some drive. We may have fared poorly when we fought in the flesh, but we will finish you off in our gears. Come, follow me. Alright. What took you? What meaning is there in fighting again? Silence. Now we have no choice but to fight. Now we will show you the true power of the elements. Get ready. Let us merge and combine our forces. That was information. Wowzers. Nice cutscene. Wow, that's an epic cutscene for a PS1, PlayStation 1 game. Instead of Bart, I'm gonna have a Billy instead because Billy has a new gear, so I wish to use him. so I cannot find. I have to find this now. Fine. Ancient sword. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's see. Go to booster. Booster. Enter. Let's go to system. I'm gonna use mine. Okay, I gear. Right. Oh yeah, Kishin. Activate. Yikes. Whoa! This is so cool. Activate again. Let's go to item mode again. Twin snake. Side is one of the best thing to do. Which HP doesn't even have anyone this guy. I'll finish him. No, you won't. Yikes! Yikes! Finally! Wow, just like I have very low HP for base, but yeah. Boss completed. Ishin sword. Is that a sword for Sidon's gear, maybe? Some things only the weak can feel. But weakness does not make them servile. It's because they are weak. But they can develop kindness and never look down on people. That's where real human interaction comes from. Everyone has weaknesses. Even you did at first. Your weakness drew you to each other. Made you grow strong. Never forget those feelings. When you all live together side by side. Wait. Are you trying to show us mercy? Or are you just trying to show off? You got us all wrong, Dominia. Our paths may be different, but our goals are the same. That's why I can't fight you anymore. There's no reason for me to, that's all. Well, it looks like they sure showed us a thing or two. Having fled from the elements, we try to take the relic to be used as a power to fulfill Ram's desire. We once again initiated our search for information on the whereabouts of the last known relic. He is no longer one of us. Yes, he dares to go against our objective just like the other one. We can still activate the key. We must do something about the one who stands in our way. We must eliminate Cain. But we cannot stand up to his power. Only Cain can destroy Cain. So Mother, will you do it for us? Maybe. Did Krillian say anything? Something concerning the potential ability as a countervailing existence, with everything focusing towards a single point. I see. But Kar is still shaken up by yesterday's defeat against Faye. We are almost ready. I need just a little bit more time. Then we'll wait. We all wait till the time is ripe. The Dominion Krillian? A countervailing exists? Yeah, what was she up to? I had better warn the commander. Out of the way. Let me through. That bastard. I'll hunt him out myself. Please calm down, Commander. We'll take care of him and his friend. What could you fools do with us all? Only I can beat him. Only I will transcend all other humans can possibly take him down. Move! Commander, wait! While Faye and the others searched for the resting place of the last known animal relic, I temporarily returned to Nissan. I don't know why I went back, just I had this stirring within my heart, that some danger was awaiting the people there. All the people accepted into Nissan were on the road to recover. There were still those who were not able to completely recover, but Taurus nanomachines continued to evolve from day to day. Thanks to the nanomachines, the treatments were becoming more and more successful, and the day when everyone would regain their original bodily form was approaching. A trembling. There was a sudden explosion in the city. Nissan, with Within the burning fire stood a gold Omnigear with Ramses. He had sold a Nissan so that he could defeat Faye. His purpose of existing was at stake. The Nissan and Shiva militia, even ranks from Solar who now served to protect Nissan, could not thwart his soul. And people were evacuated into the cathedral, continuing to search for Faye. As put the militia to rude and press on toward the cathedral. He was ruined. He had his mind set solely on getting at Faye. I stood before him. Where is he? I know it. He's here. Why does he not come out? Ramses, the Fae Seek is not here. So please stop this meaningless violence. You, yes, you will do. Come out, Faye. If you will not come out, I will crush Elhain. Ellie! Boss! Keep back. Not coming out, eh? Have it your way. And from tonight on, you will be crying with this woman's dead body in your arm. What happened? Why can't I move? Ellie! Are you okay? How could I do the likes of you? Not only to him, but I'm also inferior to you. Me? What happened to you, Ramses? Why are you caught up with Faye so much? Why are you so bothered by who is more superior? I was originally created to be the integration of all human abilities, to be able to align with all the anima relics. I was created to have the powers equivalent to those of Emperor Cain. You could say I was to be the ideal from which all people strive to become. However, once he was born, I was rejected. I was given life in a pile of trash. Born in the dark. Cold abyss of worthlessness. But I was able to crawl out of there. I was able to survive on my own strength. In order to get back at all those who have forsaken me, despite all of that, I was able to get this far. I was able to provide myself with the warmth that I could require to continue living. But he had to come and intervene in my life one more time. He tried to take that very warmth away from me again. As long as he exists, I don't belong anywhere. I think I know why you are so fixated with Faye. You do not really know what you should be doing with your life right now. You're simply trying to protect yourself by attacking Faye. By attacking others, you are confirming your own existence. That's why you strive to be above everyone else, because you be enveloped by a void, because you yourself will disappear, because that emptiness within your heart will only grow, because you want to hang on to love. Silence! Even you are trying to take it away from me. That's warmth. That very warmth I finally obtained. Ramses, no one is attacking you. No one is trying to take away what is so precious to you. No one is threatening your existence. It's all in your mind, so don't hide the feelings that are in your heart. Don't fear love. You, how, no you, Ramses was in fear. He feared losing the place he belonged to. He feared that Faye was the one who would take it away from him. He believed love was something you take. He craved love more than anyone else. Worthless. Trash. Reject. Why am I bother existing? Defect. Be gone. We have no use for you. Trash is what more worth to us than you. car. Don't worry, I'll always be by your side. No one knows you better than I do, so don't. I'm young. Is this all I can do? Is this the extent of my strength and abilities? I couldn't beat him, and in front of that woman, I couldn't even do a thing. Is this the limit of my existence? My abilities? You're the same as Cain, an archetype that surpasses all humans. I made you in the same way, but he is the one who is preventing you from fully releasing your powers. The vital power, that man was your original form, the primordial superior being. If you could defeat him, then you would be. Yes, even with your superior constitution, the existence of the original being hinders you. If you could eliminate the divided power, then it would all be yours. And it would all be yours. Don't you agree, Carr? Having completed the alignment of the first animal relic with Billy, there was a remarkable change in the appearance and structure of Billy's gear. There were units that merged with the inorganic. Of course, we had no idea what purpose these ancient animal relics were created for, but the fact that they played some kind of role as weapons was blatantly obvious. Eventually, their true power will be released, and we cannot allow this power to fall into the hands of evil. In order to obtain the final relic, we headed for a ruin that is believed to be almost 10,000 years old. The remains of the first civilization on our planet, and a reunion with an old friend awaited us. Old friend? As I use Riku and Belly this time. Alright, let's go save the game and I'll end the stream. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.